Hey, it's me again. So, my next video is gonna be about Twilight Saga book review. Yeah, that's why I'm wearing glasses. Not because of the book, but because I have to read some comments. I wrote it down here. I mentioned in one of my videos that I didn't know if I liked it or if I hate it. And it is true. Because there are some things in this book that I really like, and there are some things that I totally hate. Um, I know that many people love this book, and I'm sorry, but this is my opinion. I read them all, and I'm gonna comment from one to one and tell the things and the reasons why I didn't like and I like it. I hope you enjoy it. So, Twilight. From 1 to 10, I'd give 7. Why? Um, the story is nice, but I just think she should have chosen a stronger character to be the narrator. I don't think Bella is a nice and interesting character to be telling the story. I think the book would be much better if it was Jacob telling the story, or Rosalie, or Edward. It would be funnier and interesting. I really don't like Bella because I think she's silly. I know she's a teenager and she's full of doubts and she's full of those platonic love, and but I don't know. She's a good student, but she sounds silly many times. I mean, she acts like she's mature and she helps her mom, and but when it comes to her relation with Edward, she's super silly. So I didn't like that. New Moon for me was the worst book ever. Why? First, Edward's gone, and not because I think he's hot or anything, but Bella keeps telling and suffering and crying and blah blah blah. I'm alone and I lost the love of my life and I'm useless. In fact, she is useless, but even her friendship with Jacob, it's boring. I mean, there is a guy that's super cute and super nice and always there to help her, and she just keeps thinking about the one that is gone and telling him that she loves Jacob, but not the way she loves Edward. I mean, I don't get it. I don't like it. Eclipse, it's one of the best in my opinion. I mean, is it? Um, I think there's more action and suspense and fights and conflicts. That's why I like it. I think the story is interesting. Um, being, I don't know, in doubts about Jacob or Edward and these these alliance between wolves and vampires. It was interesting. Uh, but the end that Bella gets married and have a honeymoon and she's all horny. Come on, I mean, this is one thing I don't like in Edward. I mean, he's a Ferrari, but you can't drive unless you wanna die. Like, I don't know, smashed. So why haven't it? Um, the last one, Breaking Dawn. I loved Jacob's part. It's super funny. That's what I was talking about. I mean, a much more interesting narrator. Uh, he should he should have been the narrator for all the books. I mean, it's super funny. And then something I don't get is like reason for being in love with a vampire. I mean that through the years vampires have represented a very charming and sexual character that calls people's and girls' attention, but I mean he's cold, he's old-minded, he's charming, but he's not gonna sleep with you unless he wants to kill you, squeezing your head or something. He might drink your blood. He never sleeps. He's a bit obsessive. He's always following her and always listen to her, and I don't know, psycho. And he'll always be smarter than you. I mean, so you're always the stupid one in the relationship. I couldn't stand, even if it was the hottest, and by hottest I mean sex because they're cold, vampire ever. I wouldn't like any. Anyway, I still think Bella sucks in all the books. Even when she becomes a vampire, she's boring. How could she? I mean, when you become a vampire, you become like the super hottest thing and smart and sensual, and she's still boring and stupid. So how come she's still goofy? I think this book is a bit emo. It's all about, oh, I can't live without this person, and I do think we can live it alone. I do think that we are we are born alone. So I, I, I don't like this idea that to be totally happy you need someone by your side. So that's why I think she sucks. Anyway, if you have different opinions, um, I'm sorry. Um, I I will not recommend a book. I think you should read whatever you want whenever you want. But if I could recommend, I would recommend other books that I really like. One is this one. It's Marley and Me. I cried a lot. P.S. I love you. We have a movie. The movie's a bit sad, but the book's much funnier. The Kite Runner. Let me see. The language is very simple, but the story and the message is very good. Sex and the City. Uh, this is the kind of woman that I like. They're mature and successful and full of nice stories. And also, Harry Potter, much better than Twilight. I would show all the Twilight books, but I just have the one that I hated most. The other ones I borrowed. I almost killed myself for paying and buying this book. Whatever. So that's it. I'm sorry if you feel offended. If you like, I totally understand. I mean, I really bought the idea of Twilight. I just didn't like Bella and her stupid things. The rest is good, and I really think if it was Jacob, the one who was telling the story, it would be amazing. So that's it. Bye bye.